Warning, my friends, watching through this entire video could have you buying Mirage. She is feeling fantastic. The latest card releasing here into Series 4. If you already have Thanos, this is a great time to grab her out of the weekly spotlight using your tokens. If you do not already have Thanos, then this is potentially the best spotlight cash for a very long time until we're looking at X23 or some of the other hyper desirable new cards that are releasing down in the future, because the Mad Titan is just on top of the meta right now, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. So being able to grab him with the additional chance of picking up the Mirage, fantastic cash to chase after. Fantastic variants as well, though I would never recommend popping these open for the variants. Now, let's look at the decks that we have set up. Mirage is an interesting card to evaluate because she is just a good value 2 cost. The thing is, there are a lot of really good value 2 costs. If you're building a deck and you just say that I need a 2 cost card, well, I'm probably looking at Spider Ham, Jeff, the Scarlet Witch as a location fixer, and then probably Silk actually as cards that I would grab prior to picking up the Mirage and adding that into the deck. But she is giving you information as to what is in your opponent's hand, which definitely is very desirable, especially in Conquest. There are going to be decks that want to be able to just slot her in for all-purpose use, but then there are going to be decks like this one that make a really powerful synergistic use of the Mirage and are able to punch up because of her presence here. If you want to be able to run this deck and you do not have the Mirage, I recommend just slotting in the Maria Hill. See how that feels for you. I think that the Mirage is a upgrade, but Maria Hill fits in very well, and the identity of the deck is unchanged. So you do have that. This is like probably the best case scenario to run Mirage in, and you could just run another card or even Sentinel and be able to do fine as well. But Mirage has some really cool highlight moments that are unique to what she is able to bring to the deck. We are looking at Mirage Bounce. We have the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. card generation, and then we have the Bounce Shell, giving us just a baseline of power generation and something to do with our energy as we're trying to figure out how we want to finish and close out the match with the cards that are created by Agent Coulson and the Nick Fury. The Collector is the nexus of everything, getting buffed by both halves of the deck. So we have Nick Fury, Agent Coulson, Quinjet, Collector as the card generation, and the Mirage, of course. And then for the Bounce side, we're looking at the Iceman, the Kitty Pryde, Angela, Bishop, and then we have Beast to be able to get reactivations. We can also double down on the Mirage with Beast, being able to nab up even more cards from the opponent's hand, which is awesome because she's grabbing the cheapest card that they have. They'll very likely play the card that you got a copy of, and then you're going to get a new card and even more information from the Mirage. Mirage is good to play at any point besides the final turn of the game. She's still going to give you information as to what the opponent's options are and give you the exact same option, but at a power premium, which is fantastic to be able to play here. We also have the magic to help us find our pieces more consistently. Once we have Bishop, Angela, Collector, our scalars developed, the longer that we can push the game, our energy expenditure should just be more efficient than whatever our opponent is able to do, and it allows us even more time, especially to be able to play through the cards that Nick Fury is generating, and that gives us just this wild X factor that the opponent is never able to predict as to how we want to close out the match. Gives you a dramatic advantage when you're looking at snapping in Conquest and turning pivotal moments up against your opponent. You have to be able to seize your moment and then really capitalize on it. Well, let's dive into our highlights. Ooh, diving in, we've got the Mirage, we have the Collector. Do I want to play Collector or higher? Setting up the Mirage. Such a beautiful card. Cannot wait to get the upgrades on this girl. We get a free card dropped in. I'm gonna go Collector. That way, I could play the Bishop as well, but I could play Mirage plus Quinjet together on the next turn. That is going to buff the Collector, give me the discount on the card that Mirage is giving me and buffing. And then I can roll right into Agent Coulson after that. We'll see if Bishop fits in. Go free Coulson. Shadow King now. Ooh. Before the Collector gets all these beautiful buffs. I'm never going to play Sandman. Warrior Falls, though. Okay, so I have the Beast to be able to reactivate the Mirage. I could do that. I could do that on turn 4, right? Ideally, she grabs something that is a 2 cost, discounted to a 1. I play it alongside Beast, pick them back up. Shadow King, you could be like Surfer. Mirage. No animation? Gonna buff on the Nova? Alright. Still fine, still fine. Totally fine. I want to play a lot of good options. But I think just Kitty Beast is quite good here. Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at Nova, and then my free way to be able to destroy it on the Warrior Falls is potentially a really awesome combo for us. I think they got our... How would you have gotten my magic? No, mine's got the foil background. That's their magic. Okay. So I don't have to play magic, which is wonderful. That means I'll go right into Bishop. Thank you very much. I will not be able to kill this Nova myself. I might as well play it then, right? To be able to have it on the board in case they throw Killmonger, I'll still be able to get the buffs. Mirage again. I'll get another Nova. Unless they have a card at a competing price point. Or unless they play the Nova right now. Yep, those are the two scenarios. Play the Kitty, of course. I still have time to set up Jess Jones on next turn. Alright, roll me again. Unfortunate being a 1 cost is not discounted by the Quinjet. Surfer. I actually have... yeah, because I played the Nova. I've got the Bishop and the Coulson. And then the Rogue. I don't know if the Rogue really matters. It's probably JJ on Bish. Yeah, JJ played a Bish. Kitty play here. Are they going to play anything ongoing? Yeah, they would play Sarah. Or maybe not. Maybe the magic is in lieu of Sarah and they just play Spider-Man. Spider Surfer. So I could just play Surfer now. Buff my few cards. Wait to be able to figure out what the final turn is going to look like. I could play Sandman if the opponent... I don't know if they're teeing up for Sarah and then a dump. Or if they are playing Spider-Man for Denial and then still just playing 2 cards. I'm going to play Surfer now. And JJ and Bitch are going to keep on scaling. And then the Nova's dying will be just a trade-off. So I don't have as many targets here, but I mean, a 2-4 that then buffed 2 of my cards. I'm happy. Storm just for the body. Jug. I hate that. Because now when I play here, the Jess won't buff. That's fine. Things are still looking really good for us. Can't deny that. Alright, I can play. I have 3 spaces. You. 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 There she is. Maybe I actually want the Kitty Pryde on right. No, because of Killmonger. I think I'm actually... yeah, I'm going to play Sandman here. Rogue and then Kitty Pryde on right. This is where we have the best lead. With your Shadow King already taken out. Feel confident. You're winning mid. It's Killmonger in the cards. He is. Puffs and then Kitty dies. Bish, you have to go crazy. You have to carry. You have to carry hard. Because I'm losing left, I think. After the Surfer buffs? Yeah. They get way too much. They buff that whole side. Then they only hit the Jug. Oh, that's ours. Wow. Mirage, first buff of many more. I'm so tempted to go in for this. This variant is so good. Actually, it might tempt me more than any other variant that I've seen in a Spotlight cache. Kinda crazy to say. What's been the coolest Spotlight variant you guys have ever seen? There's other good contenders. I mean, Null's had great ones. Hawk. The Thanos one right now is really good. And then the Ghost, the Venomized or Carnageized Ghost Spider version that we're looking at soon is fire. This is a great hand. Quinjet. Quinjet on the buffs. Ooh, Thanos. Thanos is going to be able to make great use of Lake Hellas. Hellas? Hellas. I think this is actually Iceman Kitty, and then you play Angela Kitty, and then you play Kitty Mirage. That is true, I can play... How does Iceman... interact with the Mirage target. It makes a random card more expensive. I don't want that to ever be their cheapest card. I think that it's still fine though. Because it's increasing the price, it makes it less likely. Right, now I want to play Collector too. I just want to set up all my engines. We might need magic here to extend. Mind Stone. I'm probably just getting a stone here off of the Mirage anyway. But this is the time to grab a stone after they've just drawn 2. They did get the magic. I'll wait a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and play Collector Kitty here. They're probably just going to play their stones, so they wouldn't be in hand for Mirage to be able to bring over Reality Stone already. Now I get the magic for free. Hub. I was going to say it's great because it's discounted by the Quinjet. At least it buffed the Collector. Now it's just going to stick in hand, though. E5. Wow, we're waiting. We're teasing out that I could go for it now. Like, are we happy with how we're ramping out? Giving Thanos more time. This is the classic Thanos, ongoing Thanos lockdown. I feel like giving him more time might not be what we want. But then again, we've set up Angela and Collector. Powerful engine pieces. The longer the game goes, the more efficient all of these card plays become. I'm gonna do it. If you're Professor X, I'm gonna be very mad. Alright. Mirage? It's a very specific mission that I have for you, my archer huntress. You must acquire for me a card called Jeff. I know, the legendary Jeff. He must be tamed, captured, and brought into our hand with a 2-point buff. Can you do this? Nope. He bladed, that's why. He did have it. Oh. I'll be very happy on that one. Alright, top deck Rogue, come on. Did not top deck the Rogue, but, I mean... So you are adding 6 to a lane, you add 8, you add 7. This is actually my best play. No, other order because Kitty on Hellas is actually a 9. I would have loved to be able to play the Space Stone. I feel like the order, like waiting on Mirage to be able to set up all these other pieces was the right play. The questionable play was the magic, of course. I could have snuck Mirage in then. And that, well, no, I still would have hit Space Stone, right? Because Jeff would have been, Space Stone would have been grabbed before the Jeff. She's looking at the cheapest card. Unless they didn't draw it. There was a world where maybe I would have gotten the Jeff off of an earlier Mirage. Oh, that would have been wild. I think we're still in okay shape until the Shang-Chi rifles down the lake, right? Collector actually made it up to 9 power. Angela made it up to 12, so these are all vulnerable. You could also just play another Claw. I think I beat another Claw, though. All right, we'll roll it. Got the control? What you got, mate? Show me what you got, Devil D. Just short? Oh, we win these. Oh, man. I was going to say, you could throw Devil Dino on right and then get the extra buff out of the Space Stone, but they needed a challenge on left where they were closer. We still shut them out. Oh, I still love this bounce package. So nice to be able to work in. I'm trying to develop my flow chart of establishing carries versus working Mirage in early or playing her out late. Right now, I think I'm supposed to just play Collector, and I'm going to play the Stark Tower where he can get additional buffs. I'm going to play Bishop somewhere else. Ooh, I'll give the Bishop for free. Well, that feels really nice. +2 card draw. Let's go. Magic ready to sling. Okay. I'm thinking. I want to have the Great Web not exist. Can I erase this from the game? Get this out of here. It's throwing me off. Because I would love to be able to beast the Mirage back and make multiple uses of her on reveal. Maybe it's not that important. So, I'll just throw Mirage over here. Whatever happens, happens. Play like so. Got your own bishop. I'm so happy that I didn't have to take a turn to set it up. But then again, they got the Maximus, which is, I mean, it's the same cost. Fair is fair. Maybe you can pull something else out. Or actually, this is where I play the magic, right? Magic, extend the game. Let's go. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Here we go. We play Mirage. We play we'll play mine. Mine's prettier. And then I want mid to stay open. Hit it with the double kitties. Hit that with the beast. They're both free for the rest of the game. Dueling Kitty Prydes for the rest of this with Bishop and Collector going insane. Yes. Yes. This is exactly it. They accept. Probably gonna play their own Kitty Pryde here, you have to imagine. But reveals. We might. This kind of deck often runs the location altering effect. Oh, but yours is only a 2. It's only a 2. Mine's starting out as a cool 4. Oh man, Quinjet as well. Back in the day when he would make it free. Pick these kitties up, off the bishop, off the collector. I'm losing out on the Stark Tower +2. I'm gaining the free double Kitty Prydes for the rest of the game, which is long live Limbo. Long live the Queen. May the Dark Child reign. Because I want to keep playing these for as long as possible. It's a 3. Mine's up to a 5. And Heart. That's a card I've not seen in Surfer for some time. There we go. Oh, Collector's up to 9 already. Cruising. Cruising. Alright. Hit me. Hit me again. Give me Coulson. Give me Quinjet. Give me Iceman. We're on fire. This is amazing. Even if you cancel Limbo now, I think I could just overwhelm you. You're not canceling? We're gonna get the full turns. Here we go. 11 power collector? Collector's... Oh, Prof X, yeah. That was what you wanted. It's definitely what you wanted. Come back to me, come back to me. Now what? I don't know. What's good? I've got an 8-power Modok. I've got a 7-power here, 6-power here. I think the Nick Fury... Well, I'm winning on left. I don't need... Yeah, Surfer buff adds 4. Victory. We're gonna slam them all back. Open the kitty. Play the negative zone. Don't care if I'm behind an initiative. We'll just let her develop. Give her space to breathe. Set up the collector, and then hope to be able to draw into Mirage. With the beast in hand, I would love that line. Fun, fun, fun. Angela, though. What about Angela? I don't know where this location is. I feel like it's dangerous to play into either one, man. I'll play Angela over here. I can always beast and reposition later. Misty Knight, your Evo pass, you're going to have location manipulating plays. You're probably going to have Legion as well. You got to watch out for that bar with no name Legion flip. Everybody loves to pull it on ya. One of the fast ones. We'll just scale though. Just stay scaling. We can magic to be able to hit the bar with no name and cancel that out. So that won't come around to bite us. But then he's probably going to Legion, what, negative zone? I'm going pretty deep here on assuming that he is just outright assuming he's going to be Legion. I'll play this and reposition. I think it's good enough. here in the mid game. It means I can play Angela, Kitty. Kitty's free for the rest of the game. She's scaling Angela and Collector collectively. And then I've got Coulson to be able to work in alongside with Quinjet, right? I'll have 5 energy. That's Coulson, Quinjet, Angela, and Kitty. That's a great play. I'm in. I'm so in. Armor. Makes sense to be able to protect the ones. You want her to be a battery. The Cyclops is going to go off, but he only has 1 target right now. I wonder if he runs Luke Cage himself. A lot of these decks do not. Kind of think that I need to go back here on the negative zone, but then I'm giving him ample targets, right? Guess that's fine. We'll do this. I don't like this. I didn't draw my magic. We have the tools to be able to handle this matchup in a conquest scenario. I wouldn't feel too bad. But right now, it's not looking amazing. Shulky. You still float in energy, right? Because you only played armor last turn. Yeah. Warpath is amazing. Let's go. There's the Mirage. Alright, so I play Warpath 100%. Then I play Kitty. And then because this buffs the Angela, it is actually better to play the Rogue. Rogue will be a -1, but then it'll be +2 on the Angela, so it'll come out the +1 net. Negative zone sucks. Hit me. You got the Legion on bar with no name? Do you have it? Do you have it, son? It means you'll lose bar with no name. But I do believe that would get them...
It's clobbering time!
What? Excuse me? This is feeling a little sussy. So, yep, we take those. I don't know about that one. They were that paranoid about me having a location altering effect that they decided to throw bar with no name. I mean, listen, if they hadn't have made the play, I still would have won because it was +4 on negative zone, -3 on New York. So now we get it either way. Iceman, Quinjet, Angela, Mirage is perfect. All right, we go Quinjet first. But I can go straight into the Mirage prior to Iceman throwing off their curve. Sunspot. Maybe you can find me a Nebula. Maybe you can find me a... We'll see. Just huck it out there. What we got? The 1-5 Jeff. Yes! I've heard legends of the 1-5 Jeff. It is true. It is true. He's here. Wowzers. Okay. You're going to be High Evolutionary Lockdown. I'll just tuck this in my back pocket. And in the meantime, I'll play Angela Iceman. You're going to play Storm. Likely on curve. You could also be setting up Cyclops. Nope, I'm just going to play the Jeff. They know that I have the Jeff. And they know that it's really good. We want the Bishop. I mean, this is where you play the Jeff. Go ahead. No, you want to dive onto Angela. Buff the Angela. We can always move aside later on. Cyclops is a problem. He is a problem. Don't have much counter to that. This lane is just looking real bad for us. Just real bad all around. Probably Coulson here, eh? I feel like giving extra turns when I don't have the Nick Fury or the Kitty Pryde to be able to keep on scaling is a good idea when they're scaling off of the additional energy from Cyclops, Sunspot, Misty Knight. They have all their engine pieces. I have like half of mine. So I just want to cruise into the end here. We'll see what this gives us. I guess I could have played on the Angela. We go A-bomb. Yeah, strong, strong. Spider-Man is amazing. Spider-Man is going to get discounted. Set to 1 here. All these cards get yoinked away. Let's go. Alright, so I can. Hold on.
Opponent snapped.
Sure. Snap away. Move ya. Play ya. Play. No, I can't play on the ones. Terrible. Horrible. No good. Very bad. Hellfire Club blocks Mount the Spider-Man edition. Feel like I still am supposed to move Jeff. And then am I just playing White Tiger and then Spider-Man over here and hope that the Spirit Tiger lands? I think so. Alright, roll me. Play on right. Big Hulk. 16. Jump right. We jumped right. We're up to 12. Wait, flip for 5. Let's go. Lucky, but we take these. Oh, man. Loving this, Jeff. So here's the deck in all of its glory. Oh, I love coming back to Bounce. Some of my favorite cards that I had not been playing with very much as I was distracted by all the latest cards releasing and then the OTA cards as well, but bringing them back here. And turns out they are still good. And man, when Mirage steals Kitty Pryde or Jeff, or even if she's able to take a Thanos stone, shows how busted those Infinity Stones are when you throw them into a deck like this. You're so happy to be able to play one of those cards. They are carrying the Thanos archetype, absolutely carrying it. And then the high roll of the Beast reactivation on the Mirage while buffing Collector into astronomical numbers. It all just feeds together. You guys are going to have to let me know down in the comments below if you guys have decks that are finding success with the Mirage, other stuff that you would like me to try out. I can't wait to hear what you guys have been building and what the true potential of optimizing these lists with Mirage is going to be. Till next time, thank you guys for watching. Keep on snapping.